Welcome to the Grand Football. Kindly subscribe for more updates in the world of football. I don't know whether to say it's a good news or a bad news, but I know most Chelsea fans are happy to hear this. Graham Potter has been sacked from Chelsea. Graham Potter has been sacked from Chelsea as their head coach. Potter has lasted just 7 months in the job at Stamford Bridge. Former Brighton defender Bruno Celto has been appointed as an interim head coach. Chelsea is to play Liverpool this coming Tuesday, and that's why maybe they sacked Graham Potter. They don't want any faulty or skyrocketing scores as happened to Manchester United. Potter was appointed in September 8th on the 5th-year deal, but he left the club just 7 months into the contract after winning 7 of his 22 Premier League games in charge. That was quite a bad record. Playing 22 matches, winning only 7 in the Premier League. I feel for Graham Potter, but it is inevitable, says by the pundits in the Sky Sports, Jeremy Carragher. And it was quite a tough decision. Most people didn't even understand why you sack Tuchel and you bring in Potter, who has no experience in the international field. He just popped up one season, but Chelsea new owner wanted him rather than Tuchel. Chelsea face Real Madrid in the Champions League quarterfinals later this month, just I think 10 days to that match, but Potter's departure follows the Chelsea's 2-0 defeat at home by Aston Villa, a result which left most of the Blues going home early and also put the Blues in the 11th position in the Premier League table, 12 points behind the 4th placed Manchester United. During the Stamford Bridge defeat, a section of Chelsea supporters slang, "You don't know what you're doing, Potter." So clearly you could see that a lot of people weren't happy about the how the Chelsea coach acted. And even if they are losing, when you watch his face on the bench, he couldn't see anything that would ginger the players to play hard. According to Chelsea, Potter has agreed to collaborate with the club to facilitate a smooth transition. The former Brighton defender Bruno Celto has been appointed as the interim coach, with his first game match coming at home to Liverpool on Tuesday. But there's been a rumors that Julian Nagelsmann, who was sacked within some few weeks ago by Bayern, has been emerged as the front runner to be Potter's long-term successor. For all Chelsea insists that they were investigating the process, the manager and his innovative coaches, plus continue the claims of the backing his vision. The club's approach, especially the recruitment, likewise has been a contrast to Graham Potter's entire career, says Melissa Reddy by Sky Sports. And if you check the statistics of Graham Potter, it's quite poor. He played 22 games in the Premier League. He won only 7, drew 7, defeated 8. He scored only 21 goals, conceded 21 goals. Games failed to score was 9. How could you believe that? 9 games Chelsea didn't score a goal. So the stats was too appalling. And under Gary Potter, Chelsea had only 28 points. They scored 21 expected goals against them. was supposed to be 28.41, goals conceded 21, and expected goal conceded was 27.33. Speaking about Potter's sack, a statement from Chelsea co-owner Todd Boehly said, "On behalf of everyone at the club, we want to thank Graham Potter sincerely for his contribution to Chelsea. We have the highest degree of respect for Graham as the coach and as a person. He has always conducted himself with professionalism and dignity, and we are disappointed in his outcome. Along with our incredible fans, we will all be getting behind Bruno and the team as we focus on the rest of the season. We have 10 Premier League games remaining and the Champions League quarterfinals ahead. We will put every effort and commitment into every one of these games so that we can end the season on the high." So that was the message from the co-owner Graham Potter, and you could see that he wasn't much happy with the results that Graham Potter produced since he was appointed as a coach. But seeing what Graham Potter said after the lose, it's quite appalling that a good coach would say that even if you knew the players are not playing well, he was just massaging the message, and this has brought him into trouble. This was what Graham Potter said.
Well, I think the both boxes we were second best. The first goal for them is disappointing from our perspective. We need to do a little bit better there, of course. And but there's a lot of good things in the game. A lot of attacking play, attacking entries, shots. If you look at the stats of the game, it's a positive performance. But in terms of the scoreline, it's not, because we're down in the game and we're all really disappointed.
You say the first goal was disappointing. As a manager, how on earth do you legislate for conceding a goal like that?
Well, it can happen. It's football. What I'll say is the boys gave everything in the game. They absolutely did. The intention was there. The personality on the pitch was there. They tried. Like I said, they had shots, they had attacks, they had entries in the box. But ultimately, you need to defend better than we did. And of course, I'm responsible for that. So we need to look at that and do better.
The way the first half ended with you well on top, was it the message pretty much, more of the same, please?
Well, I think it was the same even in the second half. I mean, we started well in the second half, and then one action of our end, and it's a great strike from John McGinn, I think, on the edge of the box. But again, if you look at the stats of the game, there's a lot there for us. But ultimately, the most important stat, the one that's hurting us, is the 2-0 defeat, and we have to accept it and do better.
As Villa scored their second goal, you were in the process of making a double change. How were you looking to affect the game at that point?
Well, Ruben was getting some space, so we want to put another winger on there, and N'Golo's obviously a big player for us. We thought we could make some runs in behind, which he did. I thought he did really well when he came on. I thought, positive performances from Ben Chilwell, gave absolutely everything, and tapped the back line, really, really well. So there were positives for us. It's just, it just doesn't feel that way because we've lost, and we're really disappointed.
After such a positive march, does it feel like one step forward and one step back?
Well, of course, because we wanted to win our home game. We wanted to win our game here. There was a positivity about us. Like I said, the boys gave everything in the game. It wasn't from a lack of effort. It wasn't from that at all. But at the same time, we need to manage the little moments better, and the scoreline tells the story.
So in the circumstances, how welcome, how vital perhaps is another big game here in only 72 hours time?
Well, exactly. We can't feel sorry for ourselves. We have to respond. We're disappointed, everybody is. So we have a fantastic game on Tuesday night to put it right.
So that was what the Chelsea coach Graham Potter, the ex-Chelsea coach, the former Chelsea coach said. And you could see that he was clearly not in charge of the team. He was just massaging the players, couldn't say the truth to them, and that has got him into trouble. Do you think Julian Nagelsmann will be the better coach, or Chelsea should keep their interim coach to the end of the season and see if they can get a better coach for them. Kindly leave your comments and please subscribe to this channel for more updates in the world of football.